Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Onesie and welcome back to another video. I just want to apologize. It's been a couple of weeks since the last video, so I just want to apologize why, the upload schedule is going a little off track, but that's no real surprise if you look at my upload schedule. Currently doing a live com. I'm probably going to cut some parts out of this, but this is all on the fly, just all on the top of my head. Playing some Binding of Isaac. I don't want to say thank you. Right. Let's not like take the piss. I just want to say thank you. 200 subs. I mean, it's a good goal. It's a really good goal for me, and I'm happy I finally reached it, because for the longest time I was stuck at 160-ish like subs for the longest time. But it seems like recently something has just been clicking with the YouTube. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone who's subscribed, and I've met a lot of great people on Twitter recently, which you don't hear a lot, but I got to thank people like them. I've met like a lot of good YouTubers, a lot of people I've talked to, and I've made some new friends along the way, and I say they're definitely a good part of the growth. For sure, the Minecraft videos have definitely played a huge part in that. I don't really want to just make Minecraft videos. I am enjoying the Minecraft hardcore series though, and I'm sure you guys are too, judging by the numbers, but I don't just want to, that's not what I just want to do. I want to try and do some like other stuff too. I'm not gonna, just be a Minecraft YouTuber just because it's not very fitting, I don't think. And I think it's a bit weird that I'm 20 years old playing a game that's, for children, really. It's, it's a bit of a weird vibe, to be honest, in general. Yeah, it's crazy. I just never thought I would have got here, This is just a live com. Sorry if I'm blabbering right now, but when I first started YouTube, it was back in, my first video, I think, was back in 2015. Unfortunately, the video is no longer up, because I definitely would have reacted to it if it was still up. I used to record on my mum's iPad. She had like this knockoff like iPad. It was like some shitty like £50 iPad, just something like really cheap, something you could like find on Amazon type of stuff. And I just used to sit in front of an iPad and just waffle about random stuff and just try to be this funny little kid, even though I was like I don't even know, I was like 11, 12 at the time or something, and it was just cringe, absolutely awful videos. And I'm thankful that I deleted them. Yeah, it's kind of weird to see how far I've come content-wise. I don't think I've got a very good video edit. My video editing's very basic. I think anyone can see that, really. It seems like a lot of people like me just for me, which is good. I don't want to put on like some fake persona or whatever. I don't want to be myself, and it seems like people like that, which I'm happy with. I'm happy that people like me for me and not just for like good video editing, because sometimes you'll get people who have good video editing, but then they just won't really have much personality apart from from YouTube. I'm just thankful that I can make these videos as just a little side hobby. I mean, I'm doing gym also like at the same time, so YouTube's not really like a big priority for me. It never really has been. I've always just done it for me. I've never really done it for others, and I feel like a lot of people just do it for others, but I just do it for me, because I know if I quit again, it's kind of rough. I've quit like a couple of times on YouTube. I'll keep saying, oh, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna come back, but then I just end up quitting for months. So I don't want that to really like happen again. But YouTube, along with gym, has almost been like free therapy sessions. As corny as that shit sounds, it's just good. It's just good to make videos, just talk, just have fun. Sometimes gym's not so fun. Like, sometimes I'll have good days, sometimes I'll have bad days. That's just how a gym is sometimes. That's just how a journey typically is. But with YouTube, I know that I can, I can just sit behind a microphone. I don't really have to show my face, unless I'm doing, the Minecraft series, then, that's a bit thingy. But yeah, I can just be myself. I can just, like, talk, how I want to talk. For some reason, I've heard a few of my friends say, like, oh, why do you put a voice on in your YouTube videos? And I always thought that was like, I never really noticed it. I guess like I think it's a normal thing though, to have a quote unquote YouTuber voice, like, yo, what's going on, guys? It's some like cringy shit. But I'm just talking how I should talk in a video, because if I just talked in my normal voice, which is very mellow and very like low toned, I don't think a lot of people would watch your videos. So I just want some like nice energy, some like nice high positive energy in these videos, and that's kind of why I put a quote unquote voice on, even though it's just my voice, but just a little more high energy. Because when I'm with people, I'm typically not high energy, mainly because of like gym, or maybe I'm just not in the mood, you know, to like put up with somebody. But yeah, like 2-3 years ago, I was always like asking myself, oh, why, you know, why am I not growing? And I kind of thought this for the longest time, and it's mainly because I didn't really have any passion for the videos. I didn't really have any love for making those videos. I just kind of got them out. I was daily uploading for like a good month or two, and I was just getting the videos out. There was no effort into the videos. There was nothing to them. Even I didn't sound, it just sounded like I didn't even want to record them, to be honest, like if you watch the old videos back. So that's kind of why I, you know, I stopped with the daily uploading stuff, because I feel like daily uploading for like any content creator is just, it's just fucking awful for like your mental health, and it's not really that good for like growth either on a channel. And I think that's why a lot of people don't really daily upload. You know, you used to get like, back in like 2014, it was, you know, acceptable, but now people expect like some sort of decent quality, you know, decent mic quality. Like this isn't targeted towards anybody, but if you don't really have like a decent sounding microphone, or you know, if you don't have a decent computer to run games and to record your OBS, the reality of it is you probably won't get that far. And that's kind of how it was for me when I started. It was until I started really upping the quality of these videos, that's kind of when I noticed things started to move a little bit faster on the channel. Because I remember I used to use a Blue Yeti microphone, which, don't get me wrong, it's a great mic when you're starting out, but if you compare it to the mic I have now, it sounds god awful. Oh, holy shit, I just got a ton of coins right there. What the fuck? But yeah, the Blue Yeti, in comparison to like an XLR mic, it just sounds like absolute dog shit. And if you go back and watch my older videos, you can see that. Thank you. You know, like I'm gonna be honest, I've never made money from YouTube. It's all just me. I just like upgrading my setup and having like the best nice stuff, you know, where I can get it. That's kind of why I make these purchases. I upgrade my computer when I have the money. I don't really like going out with my friends too much, and this isn't really like, I'm not trying to like target it towards anybody, but I'd much rather just spend like 20-30 pound, you know, what you normally would on a night out. I'd rather spend that like on a game or like upgrading something. It's just, I don't know, it just makes more sense for me, really, because I know that I'm going to be happy with the money I spend. But with a night out, even though I'm having a good time, afterwards I'll look at my bank account and I'm like, holy shit, there's like 20-30 pound down the fucking drain, and then I'm miserable for the rest of the week, which is kind of how it always goes when I'm on a night out most of the time. And I think that's why I've always just stuck to YouTube and always just been myself, and always been that, you know, that nerdy guy, you know, like goofy character that I've always been, just because I think it's more fitting. I'm not really like a party animal or anything. I don't, going out's nice, you know, every now and then, but it's not really for me. Ooh, got the staple, that's pretty good. But I made this YouTube channel in 2014 now. I think the channel's coming up on like nearly 10 years now, like 9 years, something like that. The channel's like old as fuck now, but I didn't really start making videos until like I felt like I was old enough to do it. I think I was like self-conscious for a while, and I think that's why I didn't really start fully making YouTube videos till like 2018, 19, just because I was like 15, 14 now, so my voice was like pretty normal. It was pretty developed. I was fortunate enough to have a pretty deep voice at that age. I know a lot of others are very self-conscious about their voice at that age, but trust me, your voice gets a lot fucking deeper. Like, believe me, like, you know, enjoy your high vocals, you know, while you can, because believe me, in a few years you won't be able to be singing fucking Georgie or whatever. So don't be self-conscious about your voice, because I was self-conscious for the longest fucking time. I was like, oh, you know, well, I'm fucking British, so that doesn't really help with the whole voice thing, right, for YouTube. Like, oh, he's British, bottle of water, you know, fucking goofy ass. Like, you know, it's the same insult, but I don't really give a fuck, because I'm from like Yorkshire, so like my voice isn't really, it's not really as like quote unquote British as like it would be in like London or whatever. So I feel like I got quite fortunate, actually, even though Yorkshire can be questionable at times. But yeah, I don't really know what my goals are though for the rest of the year. I'm just kind of of like, you know, focusing on the present. I don't really like focusing too much on the future. It's kind of the same with gym too. I've like a couple of my friends have been like, oh, so you know, what are your goals? Like, what do you want to get out of the gym? And I don't really have a answer to give them, just because like gym. I just like gym. I'm just going for me. I'm not really trying to like be a strongman, a fucking bodybuilder, you know, any of this like crazy shit. I'm just doing it for me, really. And I feel like a lot of people should probably live like that. I know a lot of people don't. There's a lot of people like focusing on the future, like, oh no, like I'm this certain age, I've only got like a certain amount of years until I can, you know, quote unquote make it. But you can really do it at any age. Like, there's no particular age where you can be successful, and I feel like a lot of people have different, you know, forms of what success is to them. You know, you get a lot of people who are like, oh, you got to be successful, you need load of money, wicked job, you know, like stuff like that. You know, the typical like stuff to be happy, you know, a lot of money, you know, you need to be internet famous or whatever, nice big house. But a lot of people have their own definition of success, and that's fine. You know, that's fine. You don't have to be internet famous, you know, you don't have to have wads of fucking cash. For some reason people flex being rich, I guess. I don't know why. And somebody who I'll bring up often when the whole money conversation comes in is Notch. And this might sound a bit weird, like, oh, here he goes, bringing up Minecraft again. But Notch took a deal from Microsoft, which I believe was like, I don't know how much money it was. It was a stupid amount of money, right? What Notch did, he was like, oh, okay, well, Notch was like, okay, I'm gonna buy this big mansion, I'm gonna party. In the end, Notch ended up just not having any friends. You know, like, he wanted a love life. He was very lonely. I feel like money can do that sometimes, you know? Like, it's like, oh, it's nice you have a lot of money, but you don't have, like, any friends or anything like that. But it's like, you know, why? And the reality of it is, and I've kind of come to this reality a few years ago, but I just don't think I'm gonna be rich, right? And I think that's fine. That's fine. I really don't give a fuck. As long as I have enough money to like live comfortably, that's all I really care about. Because I have everything I need. I have everything I want. I have a computer to entertain me. I have gym for my mental health and for exercise. And you know, I have some cool friends. You know, I'm very grateful for my friends. I don't really say it a lot because it's a bit soppy. You know, let's not sugarcoat it. It's some like soppy gay ass shit. You know, oh, I love my friends. They mean the world to me. But I do. You know, I really do, and I'm very grateful that I'm able to make the friends I have along the way and meet the people I have. Because in the end, even if you don't have anything, there's one thing you'll always have, and that's people. You know, you'll always have people around you to better yourself. Some people can be a good influence, some people can be a bad influence, and the way I see it, you should get rid of those who are a bad influence on you, and only, you know, really be friends with people who you know are gonna help you along the way, people who are gonna rub off on you in a good way. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. Now you might be like, okay, this is a bit of a random video. Why is he just waffling about a plethora of different stuff? I don't know. Why the fuck not? It's my channel. I can talk about whatever I want. I could talk about fucking porn in a video if I wanted to. I'm not gonna, because that's a bit creepy. But I'm just saying, I could. I don't know, I'm just kind of looking back, you know, like 200 subs is like a big goal for me. Oh, it's just weird, you know, it really is weird. But yeah, I've done a lot of growing over the years. Yeah, I'm just grateful, honestly. There's no other way to put it. I'm just gonna stop waffling, because this video is probably gonna be longer than it really should be for a 200 sub special, or a 200 sub like, oh, thank you for 200 subs. It's longer than it should be, but I just wanted to talk and clear my mind about stuff. You know, if you don't really care, that's fine. I don't really give a shit if you don't care or not. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video there. Expect a new video next week. I'm not sure whether or not it'll be Minecraft or not. We'll have to see. Just because I have been thinking of some new ideas. I've been thinking of playing some goofier games on the channel, perhaps. But you know, I'm not quitting the whole Minecraft series. Alright, don't worry about Minecraft. I'm gonna keep going till I die. That's just how that's gonna go. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.